Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of Foodonia. Now, today we're answering the age-old question, food, friend or foe? Now I know a lot of you are afraid to walk into a kitchen and pull out a box and start throwing stuff together, but I'm here to help you get over that fear. Because today we're going to make the simplest of all foods, and that, my friends, is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's quite simple. You see, you need peanut butter, and you need jelly, and you can choose whatever you want. We have a couple of selections here. We have crunchy and creamy. And we also have a couple selections of jam. With pears, we have grape jelly, and we have strawberry jam. However, these two are silly, so we're not going to use them. They're going to hang out over there, next to these weird knives that you would never use to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But they look nice, you know. You got some kind of crazy crescent blade going on over here. I don't know. Anywho, let's get on to the bread. Here we have wheat bread, and here we have white bread. Now, wheat bread is unmistakably more healthy than the white bread. So let's try it with this one first, and if we have time, we'll get into this thing full of preservatives. But the first thing you're going to want to do is to untwist your bread like so. And sometimes you have to go counterclockwise, and sometimes you go clockwise, but you know, I really don't care as long as you get the bag open and you get where you need to go. Then we're going to take out not one, but 2 slices of bread. That's very important. Unless you want to just make a half sandwich, you're going to want the 2 slices of bread. So here, as you'll note, we do in fact have 2 slices of bread. So we're going to set that down here for a second. Now, if you leave this wide open all the time, it's going to get all dried out and not be nasty, and blue stuff's going to start growing on it, and like a colony of mole people will erupt and you'll build a new civilization. That doesn't really happen, people. You don't need to worry about it. That's the kind of stuff you find out when you enter the kitchen for the first time. And again, I'm here to help you out, get you over that fear of cooking. That was creepy. I don't know why I said that. What's the one we're not using? Here we go, creamy peanut butter. Now there's a reason why I'm using creamy peanut butter, and we'll get to that later. But first, you're going to take a knife that is not a strange crescent blade. A simple butter knife will work. And after you've unscrewed the peanut butter, watch as I maneuver the knife safely into the peanut butter, like so. Now you have a knife in your peanut butter. Firmly now, grasp the knife, twist, and pull. And as you'll note, you have a lovely dollop of peanut butter on said knife. Now, here's where it gets tricky, folks. And I'm not too good at this part myself, so bear with me. Take one of your slices of bread, and you could put it on a plate, but so you can see it better, I'll hold it right here. And you're going to, as if the bread was the canvas and your peanut butter was the paint, you're just going to spread that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Now make sure you fill everything in. Don't forget the corners there. There you go. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that peanut butter. Oh, it's so delicious. Sorry, I get a little carried away. But as you've thoroughly coated your bread or canvas, you may now set it back down, and we're going to set that off to the side for a second. Now, you might want a new knife or wipe your current knife off, but we do have a plethora of knives here, so we're just going to grab a different one. And might as well screw your peanut butter back in there so as not to get flies and stuff in it. Be really gross. And now we're going to get some strawberry jam, which is way tastier than grape jelly. And that's not an opinion, that's fact. because I'm the one in front of the camera and I can say whatever I want. Now, if you'll recall that interesting knife peanut butter dip rule, you're going to do much the same thing with the jelly, but you got to be careful, because this jam is a tad more slippery than that peanut butter, all right? But if you're careful, you shouldn't have a problem. You might have to do it a couple or so times in order to get a proper amount of jelly or jam on the bread. So as soon as you get it onto the knife, just stick it on the bread there. Yeah, there you go. Make sure you paint your whole canvas. Oh, FYI, in actual painting, you want to paint the sides of your canvas, but when you're painting bread, it doesn't quite work the same way. See, if you put jelly on the sides here, it doesn't work as well, and you get it all over your hands when you try to eat. No, just don't do that. Don't, idiot. All right. So, after this most delicate process, we've come pretty far. And if you're following with me, I'm very proud of you. You're doing a great job. Carefully screw your top back on. Set it aside. So now we got two pieces. So now what? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most exciting part of sandwich making. You're going to take one piece, and it doesn't really matter which one. Probably whatever one you got in your good hand. Unless you're ambidextrous. Let's just make things more exciting. And you're carefully you're gonna put one on top. Oh, there we go. You just put one on top of the other. Now, make sure you don't have like the peanut butter side up or the jelly side down or the, I don't know what, it's hard to screw it up. Don't worry about it.